Bonjour and welcome to another Alexis Review. I hope you're all fine, and today we will be talking about color prediction by our friend Julio Montoro. This is his take on the color prediction principle, so that people will make a little tower of Lego bricks and you will show that your prediction is matching what they have done. So, as I already said, this is a very easy to understand trick. You give four random blocks of Lego to your audience, 4 different colors, and they made a tower out of it. A random one, well, kind of random. And when you show them up what you've done, the prediction match the tower they've made. So it's a really interesting principle, really interesting way of dealing with it, even though there are a few limitations that I find to be, for me, too limiting. Color prediction can be found at roughly $40. You can find it in any Murphy's dealer. You can find it on Julio Montoro website, I think, too, if you're in Europe, and any dealer in your area, I think. If you want to support and help my reviews, feel free to buy all your magic products from the store linked in the description. They help me with the reviews, and if you want to buy something from them, that would be very helpful. Thank you so much. Before opening and showing you what's inside, feel free to subscribe to this channel if you like my content and if you like my reviews. It helps a lot. Julio, please provide with the smaller packaging next time. I'm joking. This is so small. Everything inside just fits snugly, and I think it's not good for the product. Even the card on which the explanations are made, you can't see. It's hard to read the password, because the password is in the middle and the card is completely folded in half just to make sure it can fit inside of the packaging. Also, the gimmicks are completely squeezed inside or folded inside, and I think it's not good for the quality of the gimmick. So that was a little bit disappointing when you received. It's complicated to pull everything out, and you find things that are folded around. It's not good, I think. You receive 4 regular blocks of Lego. They are real Lego brand. You get 8 other blocks that are not gimmicked, but specially provided, if I can say that, so that you can make your gimmicks. You have 2 gimmicks to make. So those are 2 other tower with gimmicks. You have to adapt the gimmick with the stuff provided. I had a problem of stickiness of one of the gimmick onto the other gimmick, if that makes sense, because one of the gimmick is 3D printed, and the 3D printed area surface is really like it's grainy, and the thing won't stick on it very well. So I think even though it looks like it works, I'm not sure it will stand up very well, because the things are just unsticking, which is kind of a shame, because I really like the way they were designed and thought of. But maybe it's always complicated when you make the gimmick, because you have to make the gimmick like 5 to 10 minutes art and craft at the beginning of the trick. It's a one time only, but still it's a little bit complicated. So once they are made, you have to have one gimmick in your pocket and the other one in your pocket. So 2 pockets are dedicated to this trick and this trick only, and this is not in any way an everyday carry, because you will damage, absolutely, definitely, 100% sure that you will damage your gimmick if you put it in your pocket. I have in my pocket like a Flick or a Keymaster by Craig Petty. Keymaster will stand up because it's only metal. Here it's plastic and very thin gimmicks. They will get destroyed if you put them in your pocket with change or other keys. So this is something that you have to put in your pocket prior doing the trick and remove them afterward. I can't see myself carrying this around. So It looks like a lot of negative, but I wanted to like very much the trick because I love the main idea, but it's something that I can't see myself carrying around. Maybe for one shot, putting them in my pocket, but I will go into the cons section about a little bit more of limitation and why I don't think that I will be performing this. As for the demonstration, it's very straightforward. They can't make the tower how they like. You have to limit themselves on how to, so you have to give, it's always good to do it on two people. You have to give them those two blocks and they put it the way they want. Those two blocks, they put it on the way they want, and then they put it on the way they want. Because the trick is made in a way that you can't cover all the outs. You have to limit the spectator and cover the outs with what you have in your hand. And afterward, you have your prediction. And what I like a lot about this trick is that you can like adapt your prediction in real time to what they do. So that's good. And you remove your prediction before they end up making the tower. So it looks like you predicted, even though they still have the free choice on which two are going on top, which two are going at the bottom. But I can't do a real proper demonstration for you. Let's go into the cons. So I already talked about all the limitation that I found. The last limitation is that they cannot build the tower out of those 4 blocks. They have to get 2 blocks that are specially dedicated, like it has to be those 2 or those 2. Then they made those 2 and then they assembled the 2 block of 2. So it's easily covered by the fact that if you're doing two spectators, you can hand 2 and 2 and they made each other. If you are doing to a single spectator, you can still get away with it, but I find it to be a lot. You have to limit themselves for the construction, then you have to limit yourself by having 1 gimmick in each pocket, and then the gimmick might get damaged if it's in your pocket, it doesn't stick well. So I think that the trick is not bad. The trick is not bad, but I think it's not worth the hassle to get everything in your pocket and to have the limitation just for that finish, which is, I don't know if it's very strong in the spectator mind. But let's go into the pros section now. I really like the fact that it's colorful. It's something that will make people think about the children when they were young. I really like the fact that you can say that this is hungry, this is happy, this is depressed, or I don't know, and you play with emotions rather than colors. And it's very satisfying to build up Lego. So I really like that. I really also like the fact that you can pull out the prediction before the trick is finished. So the fact that you can adapt the prediction in real time. The prediction can't be handed out, but it's not a big deal in my opinion, because that's not something you show it. For me, it's okay. It's red, blue, yellow, green, and it's enough for the spectator because he has played with the blocks before. So it's something that you can show very easily, and it's not necessary to give it to the audience. It's still pack small, I think, because you have only 3 of those, so that's still not a lot of space. As I said, it's more the fact that it will get maybe damaged and unstick in your pocket rather than the fact that it's a lot to take around. So I really like the gimmick too, because it's really well thought of, and it reminds me when Julio put out his ambitious Lego. So he had 3 blue, 1 red, and when he shook, the red will come up, rise to the top. It's the same gimmick applied there, but to a multiple out system, and I think it's genius. Really, it's and the gimmick is really, really well made. Well, the plain, simple gimmick is really well made, but I think there is maybe something else to do with it. I don't know why, I don't know how, but the gimmick is good. Then I think it's too much of a hassle to perform this and to have... it's not for me. So I hope you like my review. As for how I will rate it. I'm hesitating between 2 hearts out of 4 and 3 hearts out of 4. It's not a bad trick. You don't get ripped off when you buy this trick, but I think it's a lot to take into account to perform such a not so great effect, in my opinion. It's just my opinion, so I will still give it 3 hearts because the gimmicks are well made and you can perform the trick as advised. It's just you have to be prepared. As for the difficulty, I think that making the gimmick is very easy, then understanding how it works easy too. So like a few, maybe half an hour, you will be able to do this. And I really like the basic principle of the plot, so 2 stars out of 4. Similar product, you have, you know, the Kennedy card box with the Lego, which is great, I think. You have bricks, you have a lot of Mind Blocks by Craig Petit recently, and you have a lot of Lego themed magic, so if you want to look for them, feel free, and if you have any other related product, feel free to put it in the comment section. This video is now finished. Julio, if you're watching it, please don't... it's not my cup of tea. It works great, it's well made, but I think it's too much to carry around or to perform for such an effect. It's only my opinion. I still value a lot the fact that you were able to produce this kind of effect, and if you like this effect, you understand all the limitation I've talk about, you will still, and you're okay with them, you will be able to perform this without any problem, because it's a good trick, but you have to be aware of the limitation before buying it. So that's it. And I reviewed this, which is amazing too. Julio is on a roll and he's a great creator, but sometimes tricks are not to your taste, actually. So I hope the next product will be a bit more to my taste or better, and see you soon for another Alexis Magic Review. Au revoir!